Have you ever wondered about the possibility of creating anything you imagine right in your own home? Picture this: a world where you can design and produce your own shoes, toys, even medical equipment, all with the push of a button. This isn't some far-off dream, it's the reality of 3D printing. Transforming everything from manufacturing to healthcare, even fashion, 3D printing is revolutionizing our world. Welcome to the world of 3D printing, where the future is in your hands. So what makes 3D printing such a game changer? Dive into the world of 3D printing and you'll quickly discover a realm of possibilities that were unthinkable just a few years ago. One of the key advantages of this technology is its cost-effectiveness. Traditional manufacturing methods often require expensive molds and prototypes, but with 3D printing, all you need is a digital file and the right materials. This reduces the upfront cost significantly and makes manufacturing accessible to a broader range of creators and innovators. But cost is just the tip of the iceberg. 3D printing also opens the door to customization on a scale we've never seen before. From personalized jewelry to bespoke prosthetics, the possibilities are virtually endless. And because each item is printed individually, there's no need to create large batches of identical products. This means you can tailor each item to the specific needs and desires of the end user, adding a personal touch that mass-produced items simply can't match. Then there's the speed factor. Traditional manufacturing can be a slow process, especially when it involves complex designs or prototypes. But 3D printers can whip up a design in a matter of hours or even minutes in some cases. This faster production time means you can go from concept to physical product in the blink of an eye, speeding up innovation and reducing time to market. And let's not forget about the environmental benefits. 3D printing can significantly cut down on waste by using only the exact amount of material needed for each item. And because items can be produced locally, it can also reduce the carbon footprint associated with shipping and transportation. So whether you're a budding entrepreneur, a seasoned manufacturer, or just a tech enthusiast, 3D printing has something to offer. From cost savings and customization to speed and sustainability, this technology is reshaping the world of manufacturing and unlocking new possibilities for creativity and innovation. As you can see, 3D printing is transforming the way we create and consume products. But like every coin, 3D printing too has another side. Just as we marvel at the potential of this technology, we must also acknowledge the disadvantages that come along. One of the most prominent drawbacks of 3D printing is the limited range of materials available for use. While the technology has made strides in accommodating various materials like plastic, metal, and even some types of ceramics, there are still countless materials that are incompatible. This restricts the spectrum of objects that can be printed and may not meet the requirements of certain specialized applications. Furthermore, 3D printing stirs up a storm in the world of copyrights and intellectual property rights. It's as simple as downloading a design file from the internet and printing an exact replica. This makes it incredibly easy for people to infringe on copyrights and patents, leading to potential legal disputes. It's a Wild West scenario, and lawmakers are still trying to catch up with the technology. And then there's the complexity factor. While 3D printing is great for creating simple objects, it tends to struggle when it comes to intricate designs. The technology can have difficulty with overhangs, thin walls, or parts that need to fit together precisely. Additionally, the current state of 3D printing technology means that post-processing, such as sanding or painting, is often required to achieve a finished look. To add to the complexity, the design process itself is not as simple as it might seem. It requires a fair amount of knowledge and skill in computer-aided design or CAD software. This can be a steep learning curve for beginners, making the technology less accessible to the average person. Lastly, we must also consider the environmental impact. While 3D printing reduces waste in some areas, it also contributes to plastic waste, as failed prints often end up in landfills. It's clear that while 3D printing has its advantages, it also presents its own unique challenges. As with any technology, it's about finding the balance between the potential benefits and the associated drawbacks. As we move forward, it will be interesting to see how these challenges are addressed. So, is the future of 3D printing as bright as it seems? Well, like any coin, 3D printing has two sides to it. On one side, we've got a technology that's revolutionizing industries across the board. It's enabling us to create intricate designs with ease, reduce waste in manufacturing, and even print life-saving medical devices. The possibilities seem endless, don't they? But remember, every rose has its thorns. There's a flip side to this coin. The downsides of 3D printing are equally real. We're talking about a technology that can potentially lead to job losses in traditional manufacturing sectors. There's also the risk of criminal misuse, with people able to print anything from illegal weapons to counterfeit goods. And let's not forget about the environmental concerns surrounding the use of plastics in 3D printing. So when we weigh the pros and cons, we're looking at a delicate balance. We have a powerful tool that could change the world for the better, but also pose significant challenges if not properly managed. It's like fire. It can keep us warm, cook our food, but if not controlled, it can burn everything down. The potential of 3D printing is undeniable. It's a game changer. But its success doesn't merely lie in the technology itself. It's about how we, as a society, navigate its challenges, regulate its use, and ensure it's used for the betterment of all, and not just a select few. The potential of 3D printing is undeniable, but its success will depend on how we navigate its challenges. 3D printing is more than just a trend, it's a revolution. It's the dawn of a new era, where we can bring our wildest ideas to life, right from our desktops. Imagine creating anything you want, anytime you want, anywhere you want. That's the power of 3D printing. This technology is not just about producing objects, it's about transforming how we think, how we work, and how we live. It's about having the ability to envision something in your mind, and then hold it in your hand. It's about making the impossible possible. As we continue to explore and understand this technology, we become not just observers, but active participants in this revolution. Our curiosity, creativity, and innovation are the fuel that drives this engine of change. So, let's not just watch the future unfold. Let's shape it. Let's make it. The future of 3D printing is already here. So, are you ready to be a part of it?